Okay, so this is ICS 321. Sorry, I'm late today. Today I'd like to just finish assignment 4. So let me switch over to share my screen. Hope this works. And okay, so let me sign on here. Okay, so if we go to the assignment. Okay, I'm going to do quiz 23 first because you're supposed to do quiz 23 before you do assignment 4. So let me first go to assignments and look at quiz 23. And what quiz 23 is you're just supposed to implement this stored procedure. So I give you the stored procedure here. And then I ask you to implement this PHP code, which you can just copy and put over there, and verify that it all works. Okay, and so first of all, you have to know what it's supposed to do before you can verify that it works. And basically, all this thing does is you put in a source table and a destination table, and the destination table can exist or not. And it'll move the source table over to the destination table, or it'll copy it over. Okay, if the destination table already exists, it deletes it first, and then it recreates it because it's got to be the same type as the source table, of course. So so let's quickly do this, and we do it in the assignment for database and the assignment for folder, which isn't here. I don't know. So let me go here, and I have the assignment for folder here, and it has this SQL commands PHP script that I wrote last time, and that video is up, posted it up yesterday. And so I'm just going to continue with this and finish this. So let me go into my file manager and go into public HTML and assignment 4, and let's open this up. And here it is. And so let's first of all, let's get the store procedure to work. So let me go here and click on here and go to PHPMyAdmin. And my assignment 4 database should already be here. Here it is. And it's got these, this is stuff I did last time, and I don't believe there are any store procedures here yet. No, there's not. Okay, so let's add the first one. It is going to be this. This is the move. It moves a source table over to a destination table, and it returns a message. So I'm pretty confident that this works. Some of these things don't quite work, and you'll be able to see how I fix those. I'm just going to go directly from this assignment here, and so let me copy this, and let me go over to the database. Oh, I do have a stored procedure here. Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Oh, it was the starting. Okay, never mind. I'm going to probably get rid of this. So let's create a new one called move, M-O-V. And I'm going to start by just pasting it in here because the comments sort of tell me what I need to do here. So there's an in and an in and an out. So there's an in, and an out. Make this an out. And the name here is going to be destination, lowercase. Let's do this. Same case. Varchar 20. And this one is going to be source, SRC, varchar 20. And the message out is just going to be MSG, varchar 200. Okay? And so this thing will drop the destination table if it exists, and then this thing executes that. This is how you have to do that. And then this thing creates the table like the source table. See, that's a SQL command. Create another table that's just like the other one. but it doesn't insert anything in, it just does the same type. And then here, insert into the destination, selecting everything from the source. And this executes that, and it should be done. So let me save this, go, and there it is. And okay, so to test that, we could do some SQL, but I tell you what, let's go directly, cut to the chase, and get this code to work. So I'm going to name this code move.php. I'm going to copy this, copy, and then I'm going to go over to my file manager, and I'm going to create a new file called move.php. And I'm going to go in here, and somebody should mute themselves. I'm going to edit it. Edit. And now I'm just going to paste. So here it is. Paste all these darn spaces in here. All right. Okay, so we have the same thing here. Here's the connection. Somewhere SQL host has to be defined, SQL user, and SQL pass. I call it pass here. Sometimes they call it password. You got to make sure that gets right. And it assumes this. Now, there is no underscore global dot php in one I'm going to save this, in one level up. If we look one level up, we see there is a .global.php. That's because that's what's used in the other in here. And this is the SQL commands. Remember, this is the SQL commands thing we did last Monday. And oh look, this is how this one works. So I'm just going to copy this include. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put it over in here. I'm going to replace this. So now it looks like that. And the database, what do I do about the database here? Well, this is this database. Okay, let me just grab this, copy, go over here and put that right here. It's a little different. And then also this is SQL host, SQL user. What do I call it over here? I call it SQL host, SQL user, SQL password. So I'm going to copy that and put it over here. All right. Okay, so now what this does is this takes in from the query string, question mark after the URL. It takes in a destination field and a source field, and it's going to call the move, and it's going to get the message out, and it's going to display the message out. Okay, so I'm going to save this, and why don't I might as well just give it a try here. Let's see. Okay, here's assignment 4. Let me over here, and okay, here's assignment 4. I've got these files. Test S only has one record in it. Oh no, it only has one record in it. Anyway, so let's try this. Okay, I gotta go back, refresh. Okay, here's move.php. First, I'm just gonna click on it. It's gonna give me this error message because I didn't specify a source or a destination. So now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna specify question mark source equals, I'm gonna SP. I'll do SP table, ampersand destination equals, I'm going to call it test underscore SP. Okay, I'm going to call it that. Execute, enter. And it says table SP now exists and equals, no, test SP now exists and equals SP. So if we go over here and hit refresh, we should see test SP. It's got the same number of records, and it does look the same. Okay, so that works, looks like. And that means that we are now done with, this PHP program, you'll notice that that's in there. It makes sure there's a destination, it makes sure there's a source, and it also makes sure the destination is not the S table, and the destination is not the P table, and the destination is not the SP table. In other words, you don't want to write over those tables. And that's what I asked you to do right here. Put in a test so your PHP program can't destroy any of the original tables. Okay, all right, so we're done with this. Now, let's switch over to assignment 4, to finish assignment 4. So let me go back up here and go down to assignment 4. And we left off, we did these, but we did not do this last one, D. So let's throw that in there. Okay, so I'm going to go over to my SQL commands, and right here, I did function delete, function insert, function drop. I'm going to do a, it doesn't matter where I put this, I'm going to put it at the top here, because why not? Copy, paste, and this is going to be move, M-O-V, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to include parentheses mov.php. Okay, and I might not even need to do anything else. Let's see. All right, go down here, and I'm going to add a form. And this is going to be, are you sure you want to do this? And it's going to be, the function is going to be move. And there's going to be a move, M-O-V, arg1, no, I don't call it arg1. I'm going to call it dest and src. So move this, I'll do the destination first and the source after that, just like that. Okay. So this can be dest, and I'm going to say destination table. And I'm going to say comma source table. SRC. Source table. Execute. Okay, so let me save this. And let me go over to here and click on this now. So now I got this one down here. So I'm going to do P. Move to test P. P. See if this works. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay. Nothing happened. All right, let's see if it worked. Go here. There's no test P. All right, something didn't work. Comes in, function move, dest, source, execute, function equals move. Oh no, it should work. That should. Oh, look at here. This is yeah. Oh gosh, that's such a bad. All right, this has got to be lowercase php because the file is lowercase php, and we are on a Linux machine. All right, let's try this now. And I should just be able to go refresh. Oh, there we go. Table test P now exists and equals P prefetch. What? All right, I got to fix that. Refresh. I'm going to put a couple breaks there. BR. There. couple of breaks. All right, so it looks like that works. And let's confirm. Here's test P, and it's 6. It looks about the same parts. All right, okay, so we have done part. Now we're all done with part 1. Now let's do part 2. It's only it's only 8 minutes after 2. All right, first we'll get a store procedure that tests to see if 2 tables are the same. Then we will get working a store procedure that tests to see if 2 tables are equal, same type. So same type. So that just means their create table statements are the same. That means it creates the same table, but there could be a different number of tuples, or the same number of tuples but different tuples. Okay, it still can be the same type, but when we're testing for equality, it's got to be the same tuples. It's got to be all the same tuples. Okay, so that's the second thing you got to get running. And the third one is I want you to do this. I want you to create a store procedure. I want to create a store procedure that executes S matching M, or table 1 matching table 2, putting it into some destination table. All right, so and I give you everything pretty much, except for you got to figure out where this goes. And there's some errors in this, a little bit of errors and stuff that this causes an error. So let's do this. So first I'm going to implement this equal type. Equal type. This checks to see if they're equal types. And it's this code here. I think I tried to do this yesterday, but let me, I know what's wrong with this code now. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to go over here, and I had started, let's go to assignments. Let's go to routines. Equal type. I think I started doing that. Let me see what's in there. I don't think, yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay. Yeah, okay, great. I'm going to paste this here. Control P. Paste. Paste is plain text. And so there's some errors in here, but let me just go through this and explain what it does. First thing is I need a variable that contains the name of the database. So the name of this database happens to be assignment 4, or R1CHERDH_assignment 4. So this variable is going to contain that. I don't think I can make this bigger right now, can I? Oh, I can. Okay, good. Oops. Okay, so and then this thing will create this will select out of, okay, there's a table, the information schema .tables table, we're calling that T, and I'll show you that. I'll show you that later, but I don't want to get out of here because there's errors and I won't be able to save it, so I want to fix the errors first. So this table called T, and what this does is this actually sort of creates, it actually creates like a create table statement by the words create table and then the table name, and we're and we join the columns where the table name equals, where the table names are the same, and so we get all the columns, and where the table, we're doing this for the first table that comes in, tab 1. That's this, tab 1. Table 1, table 2, return, that's an integer 0, 1, and this is the message MSG. So table 1 and the database equals this database. Okay, so that's, and you'll see what this does, and it's not really super important to really super understand what this does exactly. And this so this displays out the message. So you'll see it. So we'll see it displayed out. we actually see what the create table looks like that it creates. Create table it creates. This does the same thing for the second table. This gets the create table statement for the this gets the create table statement for the second table, for table 2, and then this figures out what the length of the create table statement. What is this doing? It's figuring out the length of the create table statements. It's figuring out the length of each of the create table statements, but it's subtracting the length of the table name. Okay, so because the table names could be different lengths, and what we're going to do is we're going to compare the two create tables to see if they're the same. So we're just going to remove the table names, and so just test the length. And this now set table attributes for table 1 and table 2. That's the attributes. That's following the table name. So create table, and then it's got a bunch of, it lists all the field names, right? So we're trying to get at just the field names. And then so we have that now. We've got the attributes and the length. And so we start by setting the return equal to 0, which means they're not equal. And the message is set default to saying it's not equal. And then here it checks if the attributes are the same. Table 1 attributes are the same as table 2 attributes. Then set return equal to 1. And set that like that, okay. And set the message equal to that. You'll see what the message is when it comes out. And here is where we add the code to test if the tuples are equal. So down below this assignment, I give you the code that you're going to put right in here to make this equal var. And I want to make this into an actual valid comment. So I can click the submit button. I think I got everything here. Let me just click go and see if this works. Good. All right, so I have equal type in there now. Maybe, see if it works. Let's go to SQL commands, and we're going to do equal type. All right. I'll just show you where the schema stuff is that we're talking about. That would be like here, information schema. Okay, so you can look in there if you want to. It's a database, and it's a database of all your tables and everything. This is a database. It's like a metadata database, a database for your database. And so there's a bunch of tables in here. This doesn't list all the tables over there. You think it does, but it doesn't. You got to go over here, and you can see all the listed tables, and it refers to tables, and there's a columns someplace, and there's a columns, and there's triggers, and so this is a table that I look into to see if your stuff works, and this is a table I looking to get out like the views, when you create a view and stuff, that's in here. Oh, right here, views. All right, so let's go back to SQL commands. I want to create one called equal type. So it's going to look, so let me just go like this. Let me just make a new one here. No, let me make a new one here. Copy, paste, yeah. Equal type. What did I do? Equal type. And it's not going to look like that. It's going to look more like this. It's going to look more like that. So let's take that. This is the move.php. So I'm going to put that right here above it. Just get rid of that in a moment. So it's not that. It's going to be equal type. That's the name of the store procedure. And we've got we have a tab 1, tab 2. Oh yeah, tab 1. All right. arg1 is going to be tab 1. arg2 is going to be tab 2. That's all we need, right? Okay, so this is going to be arg1, arg1, arg2, and then there's a return value, and then there's a message value. And then we want to select return and message. We want to select return RET as, I'm going to call it RET2, just looks consistent, doesn't matter. So that's going to grab them both out, and it's going to execute that SQL statement, and it's going to fetch the record out. And the return message can be return message at RET equals RET2 dot concatenation PHP is a period, not a plus sign. Dot quote comma I'm just going to put the message here. Quote period $REC record quote MSG2 and quote and square bracket semicolon. Okay, so that's a return message, and I don't think I need any of this then. Oh, I put breaks after each one. That's why. It doesn't matter now because I put the breaks down there. Okay, so oh, I gotta put okay. All right, let's see if this. Oh, did I put something down here? No, I did not. Got to put some down here to copy, paste. This is going to be. We don't need to confirm asking if something's equal. No harm done. So this is going to be equal type, and it's going to be the is equal type. Question is arg1 is arg1 table 1 is table 1 equal is the type of equal. It's not equal relvar equal. It's type equal. I'm going to put a little type there. Whatever. Equal arg2. Table 2. Question mark after that. All right, equal type. That's what it's called, right? Equal type. Okay. Save changes. Let's go to here. Hit refresh. Okay. Equal type. Test P should equal P. Equal test P like P. Oh, this says what it is. This is the create statement for test P, and this is the create statement for. Oh, I didn't make the message output big enough. Well, I guess I can quickly fix that. Oh, I don't want this. I want assignment 4. Routines equal type. It doesn't matter. 400. All right. So anyway, that's so equal type works, doesn't it? Well, I should try something that's not equal. Well, SP. not equal. Okay. All right, so that's equal type. And I got that to work. Now, I didn't actually make this. That's okay, because I incorporated it into my SQL commands. Okay, so I did, in effect, write PHP to make a page on your page called this. It's the same page as this page, okay? So technically I did do that, okay? So that's, you just have to do that too. You don't have to put separate pages. In fact, it's easier. And that was my intention too. And I don't know what happened. I wasn't remembering or something. Okay, so I've done equal type. Now I'm going to do equal rel var. Okay, so equal rel var is just like equal type, except for once we figure out that they're equal, where RET equals 1, I guess it should be in here, shouldn't it? If they're not equal, well, this sets if they're not equal, and this sets if they're equal. Okay. All right, so let's do this. Let me go to here, and this is equal type. Let me edit equal type, and I'm going to grab out this code. Way down here. I'm going to copy this, copy, and I'm going to close this. I want to ruin it, and I'm going to make a new routine, and I'm going to call it equal rel var. It should be rel vars, I guess. Equal rel var, whatever. And there's going to be a table 1, table 2, return, and a message. Just the same. MSG, varchar 400. RET is an integer. Tab 2 is a varchar 20. And tab 1 is also a varchar 20. And let me paste this in. Paste. And I should be able to hit go, and it should take it. Okay, it took it, but I'm not done with it yet. Let's go back in here. And let's go down to the bottom here. And I'm going to do something like if if RET equals 1, then do something. And if. And what I want to do is go over here, and I want to do this. This actually tests to see if the tuples are the same. All right, so now I go back into here, and I'm going to paste it in right here. Paste. And let's clean it up a little bit. That. Prepare. Execute. Deallocate. Set T3 equal to that. Prepare that statement. Execute that statement. Deallocate the statement. And then, so this checks, this looks at the number of rows. Figures out the number of rows. If the number of rows is not the same, then we set return equal to 0, and it didn't work. Otherwise, else, return, then we do this. So this is this if statement. This if statement. Let's not get our if statements mixed up. Set equal to 1. It's already equal to 1. Message equals they're equal. End this if, and then end this other if here, this if. All right, I'm going to see if this takes. Thank goodness. And I need to add a SQL thing down here. Let's put one up here first. It's going to look just like this one. Copy, paste, paste. Except for this is going to be equal relvar. And this is going to be equal relvar. And I don't have to change anything else. I got to make something down here. So let's just take this and copy it and paste it again. Ooh. Let's copy this, copy and paste. Okay. This is equal type. This can be equal relvar. RLVAR equal relvar. And this can be arg1 is equal to R2. Okay, save changes. Okay, so let's see what this looks like. Refresh. Oh, something's not right. Let's go to here. Let's go to File Manager. Let's go inside Assignment 4. And there should be an error log. Let's see what that looks like. At the very bottom. Unexpected else on line 35. All right. I don't like it when that does that. Oh, let me put it down here. Line 35. Oh, look at that. It's telling me everything. Oh, I forgot to put that. Okay, save changes. Now let's try this again, refresh. Still not working. Something else, oh, what's this? Oh, let's see, that's why I pasted it in the wrong place. Anything else? All right, save this, try this, and we're back. Okay, last one, relvar is S equal to test S? It's not, they're different. If you notice that for some reason test S is only one record. But SP and test SP should be the same. So let's see what that looks like. SP and test SP should be the same. And they are. Let's do some other stuff. I'm gonna make a test SP2 from SP. Okay, now I've got a test SP2, and let's confirm that test SP2 is equal to SP. It is. So now let's go to test SP2 and let me change it. Let me delete a record. Delete. Okay, I got rid of a record. Now let's test it. See if they're equal. Was that SP2? Test SP2 with SP, and it says that can't be right. What did I just do? What did I delete? SP2 now has 11 records. Wait a second. SP2 has 11 records. Oh, and SP has 12 records. SP has 12 records. Okay, let's, it's not working. SP and SP, no, test SP2. Not equal. Don't know why that other thing happened. I must have been comparing the wrong thing. All right, so they're not equal because SP's got 12 and SP2's got 11. Let's try something different. SP and test SP, test and test SP are still equal. They're still equal. Let's just change, where's SP? Test SP. Here's test SP. Let's just change one of these. I'm just going to change one of these numbers. I'm going to change this to 400 right here. So they're different now. So test SP is now different than SP. Okay, it's different. This one, this is 400, and SP, it's 300. Let's see what this does. SP, test, SP. They're not equal. Test, SP, and SP. All right, I don't know why. I'm not sure what this 11 means, actually. I can't remember. Anyway, all right, so I guess we aren't done yet, actually, because we have this 6 and 7 here. So let's quickly throw that in. I've got 10 minutes to throw that in. So we've got something called matching, and it's this, okay? And this is going to be similar to, this is going to be similar to move, the move that we did. And I'll show you why. Let's go back into assignment 4, and let's go to routines, and let's go to move, edit move, and I'm going to grab move out, grab it, copy, and then I'm going to create a new one, new, and I'm going to call this one matching. And there's going to be an input table name that's destination. There's going to be a table 1 matching table 2, and then there'll be some sort of message output probably. Yeah, MSG, varchar 400, and there's going to be a destination, varchar 20. There's going to be a table 1, varchar 20, and there's going to be a table 2, varchar 20. Okay, and let's paste this in. And so what do we have here? We have, it's going to be matching. It's going to be just destination equals matching. No, it's going to be tab 1 matching tab 2. That's what it's going to be. And so we're going to have an input destination. We're going to have an input tab 1, input tab 1, varchar 20, input tab 2, varchar 20, and output message, something like this. So we got to do the same thing. Drop the table if it exists. We're going to overwrite it, and prepare the statement, execute the statement, deallocate the statement, and then we're going to create the table. And it's going to be like, okay, so we're doing table 1 matching table 2. And so what's the result going to look like? It's going to look like table 1, right? S matching SP looks like S. It's got the structure of S. It's got the records of S that match SP. So this destination is going to be like table 1. Okay. So it creates the destination table just like table 1. And then we insert into destination, select, you ready? Distinct, end this quote, we're concatenating a string. We're concatenating substrings to create a string. Distinct, tab 1, comma, quote, dot, period, a dot asterisk. We're doing table 1 dot asterisk because we want, because we're selecting all of the records. We're selecting. We're selecting all the fields. This defines the fields. This is the projection part. The distinct makes sure it's a relation that's returned, but this part of the selection is the projection part. So we're listing the fields that we want to see, and it's exactly the fields that are in table 1. We want to select that from table 1, comma, natural join, comma, table 2. So insert into the destination table, select distinct, the fields of table 1, from table 1 natural join table 2. You remember S matching SP is the same as S natural join SP, but you're only looking at the fields of S. So that's what this is. And so this prepares it, this executes it, deallocates it, and then we come back and we're done. Table now exists and equals tab 1 matching tab 2. That's the message, and that's the end. So let's see if this go. Good, took. And now we need to go to SQL commands, and we need to throw in one more. We can just do maybe, it's the same as move. Is there a move here someplace? Didn't I do moves at the time? Oh, here, just like, no, it's not like move. Let's do one of these. It's like this one. Copy. Don't. Is that right now? That's good. Okay. Function. Matching. And call matching. arg1, arg2, arg3. Yeah, arg3. Select the message out. Return. Don't need this part. The message. Okay, arg1, arg2, arg3, SQL. Okay, so let's go down here and throw in copy, paste. This is going to be matching, and we do need matching. Oh no, it's going to be a colon, I guess. Destination. Equals table 1 matching table 2. Table 2. arg3. arg3 is table 2, arg2 is table 1, and arg1 is the destination table. Execute matching. Okay, this looks good. Save this. And, oh, I do want to put a, are you sure you want to do this? Because we may destroy something. Are you sure you want to do this? Okay, let's save the changes. And let's refresh. Let's press this refresh so we're not doing the same thing again. Okay, and now we have matching down here, and let's do S matching SP. The destination table is that, S, SP. See if this works. Execute. Yes, I want to do this. And it says S matching SP now exists and it equals S matching SP. And let's confirm that. Let's go assignment 4. And now we have an S matching SP. And lo and behold, it is S matching SP. If we look at it, you recall this from our examples in the past. We've got S, which has got S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. But when we look at SP, we see that there's no S5s, just S1, S2, S3, S4. So when we do S matching SP, we only end up with the records of S that have SPs, that have an SNO and SP. And so that looks like that's it. So that's it for assignment 4. Are there any questions? Does anybody out there have any? No one tried to chat with me, so that's good. All right, so I hope this helps. I will, if you have any questions, or email me or whatever, but I will put this video up quickly. Thanks for watching.